My. My soldiers have outdone themselves today. The human princess of our rival nation. I've had many spoils presented to me from my kingdom's conquest. But you, my darling, you're as beautiful as they say. A true crown jewel. You're going to be my special prisoner. I'm going to enjoy every second I get to spend with you here in my royal bedchambers as I tear you apart, limb from limb, and send each piece of you back to that bastard father of yours, King Midas, the man who started the human tradition of dragon hunting. How do you people live with yourself? Should I chain you up and have you forcibly bred? Force your children to be my slaves? Or maybe I should release you into the nearby forest and have you run for your life while my soldiers hunt you, swords drawn just for sport. Which would you prefer, my darling princess? I would love to take your opinion into account. While you're considering the matter, you can also answer this question for me. Why are you not on your knees right now? I'm sure the guards informed you that you should bow before their queen. Did you think they were bluffing? Or were you just not listening? No, I don't want that half-hearted bow. Don't bend at that gorgeous waist. Get on your knees, I said. Hands on the floor, just like that. Yes. That's where you belong, princess. When you're in my presence. Such a good girl for me. I wonder what your father would think if he knew you were bowing to a rival ruler. And the dragon queen at that. I know what else my soldiers told you about. I heard every word. They warned you that I was a mad queen. And you shouldn't show me any fear because I would like that. They were right, of course. About everything. The domination complex I have. The bloodlust I possess for every human I can get my hands on. It's not my fault, though, princess. There was a time I was happy too once before the war. Just like you. But I had to grow up. Not that you would care. Don't worry, though. I'm confident that you'll do some growing up as well as your final hours approach. I don't plan on letting you live very long. So if you believe in any deities, now would be the time to start praying. I'm sure there'll be a special place in the pits of hell just for you. Human. Now get up and get on the bed. What are you looking at me like that for? I said get up. Or should I start torturing you to get you to listen to me? Yeah, that's more like it. Get on the bed, princess. And watch where you're swinging those shackles. They make such a racket. Also, be careful where you're stepping on my hoard of gold. I care about every single last piece of it. You wouldn't imagine how good it feels on my dragon scales when I'm in my true form. One of the little joys I have left in this world. A joy you will never know. There. I don't know about you, but I, for one, am comfortable. Silk sheets on bare skin are the only thing that can come close to pure gold on scales. Why are you looking at me like that again, princess. This is the second time you've given me that look, and I haven't even done anything to you yet. I demand an answer as to why those big, beautiful, treacherous human eyes look so terrified of me. Because what? Spit it out. Because I kidnapped you? Well, that's entirely false. I didn't kidnap you. My soldiers did. And I assure you, they never expected to find you in that carriage headed to the western lands. You were an awful long ways from home. One of my head soldiers suggested we interrogate you for answers as to why you were headed that way. But I knew whatever you'd say would just be a concoction of lies. All you humans are good for is lies and deceit. I know your ways. But as I said, I was not the one who kidnapped you. So give me the true answer as to why you're looking at me like that. It happened once when I asked you to get up, and then again once we got on the bed. And even now that we're on the bed together, you're leaning so far away from me in that dirtied princess dress, hair ruffled. Ah, I understand. You fear I wish to take advantage of you in your bound, imprisoned state. No, there's no need to worry about that. And I know none of my soldiers ever dared to try such a thing with you either, correct? Exactly, as I thought. We dragons do not mate with anyone or anything that is unwilling. Unlike humans, we are physically incapable of committing such an atrocity. Furthermore, we would never stoop so low as to willingly mate with one of you, because you are a lesser species. The mere thought of it is disgusting, revolting. I shiver at the notion. Not that I could necessarily blame any dragon for momentarily humoring the idea, in their minds only. Your kind can be deceptively tempting, specifically the women of your species and your feminine charms. For example, when I first saw you locked up in my dark and bitter dungeons, I thought you were a temptress of some kind, sent to destroy me. Is that why you were in that carriage at the perfect time to be captured? Are you really a temptress designed to lower my guard and thwart my advance when I'm so close to taking total control of this region? Did your father send you to infiltrate my walls and destroy me, knowing that I couldn't pass up a chance to confront the enemy's daughter myself? No? It was just an accident that you were captured? You were headed somewhere else. Well, where then? Please tell me. I'd love to hear this lie. You were headed to the western lands to be married off to the human prince of that region. Prince Joan? I can see why your father would approve of him. Another dragon hunter and enslaver. I suppose congratulations are in order. Shall I call in my maid to bring in some fire wine for a toast? To the wedding that was almost meant to be. To the almost princess of the West. You would have made a lovely bride, if you had lived to tell the tale. You would have enjoyed sucking on a silver spoon in your ivory tower while my people served your every beck and call. Barred from the skies, we all once roamed freely, with no fear of being shot down by your steel arrows. Yes, that'll be a wonderful toast. I think I really will call in my maid for that fire wine. Oh? No? I've got it all wrong? Do tell me how I, the great dragon queen, am mistaken. You never wanted to be married to Prince John? When you saw my soldiers flying over your carriage, you were relieved? Because you thought death would free you from your fate of being sold off like a broodmare for political gain. Damn, that's dark. I guess your life hasn't been all rainbows and butterflies either, princess. What was that? Not since the war started? Now that's something we can agree on. Something we have in common. Assuming you're telling the truth, of course. Which I don't think you are. Good try, human temptress. But you won't get me to fall for your tricks that easily. You can keep your sob story to yourself. We all have a past we're trying to run from. You're not special. But if you are telling the truth, you're probably exhausted. Emotionally, physically. I can see it in the tension in your shoulders and the bags under your eyes. I was planning on ripping you to pieces now, since you never said that you'd prefer to be chained up or chased through the woods, but maybe I could let you rest for a while. I do need to return to my throne anyway, and attend to more pressing matters. There's no difference between ending you then and ending you now. Consider this a mercy. Not everyone gets extra hours to live, nor do they get the chance to rest in a queen's bed. Tangled in the sheets I sleep in every night, coated in my scent. Don't get any bright ideas, though. Those shackles are enchanted, and so is the lock on the door. There's no escaping me or your fate, my beautiful princess, my new favorite prisoner. Sleep well for now, until I return. And once again, if you believe in any deities, now would be the time to pray to them. We dragons don't, though. The only thing we believe in is fire.